Fox Sports is in the news. The lawsuit just hit today, or at least to the media. Skip Bayless is in the news. Skip Bayless is being sued in a lawsuit that a hairdresser said Skip Bayless made repeated unwanted advances towards her, including offering $1.5 million to have sex with him.
$1.5 million.
Yeah, so the lady bringing the case is a lady named Noshin Faraji, who was a hairstylist at Fox for more than a decade and is seeking unspecified damages from Bayless, Fox Sports, and its parent company, Fox Corporation. And it looks like the lawsuit was filed Friday in California Superior Court in L.A. So basically what the hairdresser is claiming is that Skip Bayless made constant unwelcomed advances at her while she was cutting his hair multiple times at Fox Sports. And Skip wanted that bad, boy. Skip was sitting there. He said he was giving her lingering hugs, kisses on the cheeks, and comments from Bayless that he could change her life if she had sex with him. And if that man is offering you $1.5 million for he literally could change his life. That's just weird to me that a woman
He gonna pay a bag for that.
Well, Skip was breaking 7 figures for that.
Skip said, look, I've been with my wife about 50 years.
Yeah.
I know that. Like, I'm about to put a bag on your head.
He's like, I'm tired of this woman who looks like me. Skip was tired of Ernestine.
Skip said 1.5. 1.5 or 1.2?
1.5.
I don't give a f. That's a lot of damn money just to have some.
Yeah.
God almighty, boy.
Ladies, I'm sorry. If somebody ever gives you an offer of $1.5 million, you better throw dignity out the window and get that man some.
Are they not doing that?
Yeah. So Robin says subordinates can never consent. That's why. But nobody had to know.
But it goes back to this harassment thing.
Yeah.
He has a powerful position over her. You feel what I'm saying? So he can really screw her life over and stuff like that. So well, go ahead, continue.
Okay, so now it looks like it says Faraji, the hairdresser, says she was fired in 2024 based on fabricated reasons.
See?
The lawsuit says she initially remained quiet about her treatment at Fox, believing she could be in danger if she went in public. And the suit also claims Fox employees were not paid their full wages or overtime and seek class action lawsuit status on behalf of that. So right now we have all of those details. I'm sure more are going to come out as the week progresses. But right now it looks like Skip is in some because Skip was getting ruthless with this chick. So
Skip said,
yeah, after that
he's like them old man hugs, like them old man hug when he.
Yeah, he's like, where my hug at?
Yeah, he's pressing his meat up against.
Hell yeah! So this woman who's a single mother told Skip she was not interested in him and did not date at work. And she also told Skip Bayless that she was suffering from ovarian cancer after developing issues with her left ovary.
Just to
hope he would back down.
Right.
And Skip said no.
He said ovarian cancer.
Yeah, I want that cancer.
He said I'll pop that other damn ovary.
Yeah, he said.
Skip said, I don't care. He said, I don't care. You about to die. I want some of that. You can have full blown AIDS. He said, I'm still going some of that. Let's go.
So yeah, in addition to that,
Skip crashing out over there.
Yeah, Skip is really crashing out over this. If it's true,
boy. Damn.
So this is a wild lawsuit, but it's not surprising because I've seen on live on Undisputed, Skip can turn that mask off and get downright ruthless. And I done seen it with Shannon Sharp when he told Shannon to put his glasses back on after insulting his stint in the Hall of Fame. So there was a point where Skip, where the woman told Skip, I can't deal with you. Aren't you a married man? And Skip was like, hey, didn't your father have 3 or 4 wives? I was like,
oh my God.
Why do I believe Skip said that?
He said that.
Yeah,
Skip said that.
I'm like, I don't know Skip personally, but I know Skip well enough to know that's some Skip would say.
Downstairs what Skip would say. He said, in other words, when he said 3 or 4 wives, she's
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
So she's trying to say, yeah, you should be used to seeing multiple wives because didn't your dad have multiple wives? To which she responded, her father had died and her father had passed away, and I don't believe her father had multiple wives. And she said that's a weird comment to make. And then to make matters take it even further, Skip was crashing out on her over Shannon Sharpe. So Skip allegedly approached this woman and accused her of sleeping with Shannon Sharpe.
Look.
He was on some, you gave Shannon some ass, why won't you give me some ass?
Right.
My turn. You told me it was my turn. It's my turn. You lost the game.
And look, and because this is why I say she said she got fired.
Yeah.
Because some falsely Skip did it.
Yeah, I believe that.
And Skip did it because look, if he came on some, well, you gave Shannon some ass, why can't I get it?
Yeah.
That's some hating ass. You know what I'm saying? Because
but that's Skip.
Yeah, as a man, if you know that information, and even if you did get turned down, you is not supposed to throw that man up
under the bus. So Skip is dirty macking.
Yeah, exactly.
Skip is throwing salt in the game.
Exactly. Just what happened, it wasn't true. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shannon never slept with this woman.
Exactly. So it wasn't true. But I'm just saying, what if it was?
God, I wonder what Shannon is thinking, because he left Fox right before all that shit. So I already know he's breathing a sigh of relief, and the woman bringing the lawsuit cleared his name.
And she named somebody else.
Now Joy Taylor. Woo. She been in these streets. She earned her way to Fox. She slept her way to the top. If these allegations are true,
she gave some to get up with.
She was giving that. She was doling that out like Halloween candy.
Right.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly, it's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your dick.
Like, yo, you want this? It's gonna cost you this position, this salary, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what she was doing.
It looks like details are happening in the lawsuit where they're giving details about the role Joy Taylor played in this situation. So it seems like the relationship started between this woman suing Fox and Joy Taylor in 2016 when Joy Taylor moved from Miami to Los Angeles specifically to be on Fox Sports. And that's when she met this woman. And they linked up and became friends. And Joy Taylor is the one that brought the woman to Fox and said, I can get you in as a hairdresser. Mm-hmm. So that's how they got in. They were friends. And I guess Joy Taylor was dishing all her dirt. And in the lawsuit, it states that Joy Taylor was sleeping with the head of Fox, a guy with the last name Dixon. And he was the one smashing Joy. He was the one allegedly, who brought her from Miami to Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. And they said Joy's rise was pretty quick because she went from a local sportscaster in Miami and a bartender on the side to being a nationally syndicated host on Undisputed in 2016.
She sucked that meat real
Boy, she sucked the skin off that meat.
She had that much. Look, she had like your boy on Cotton, Sunshine.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
You got a girl who can turn him out?
I have got a girl whose pussy is so good, if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
Oh, yeah. Sunshine.
Sunshine got that ass.
That nigga called his wife. I ain't coming home.
I ain't coming home. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Yeah, so it's a little hectic there. So while there, Joy Taylor was basically saying that she was sleeping with the head of Fox, and that's why she was getting this position. And then she was saying how she was giving Emmanuel Ocho. And so this woman that's suing Fox, Faraji, told Joy Taylor, is it wise to be smashing Emmanuel and this dude who's the head of Fox Sports at the same time? Because now you're going to have a little love triangle, which could lead to some at the workplace. But Joy Taylor was on some.
Now listen, mind you now.
And I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host, Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing her own unique and distinct insight.
In most situations, I would not hate on a woman doing her thing because men does it. You know what I'm saying? But she's at the workplace, and this is the number one reason why that's not good. Because look what she doing. Because we've heard stories, and some of us who watch the news got killed.
Yeah.
They got that work. Came to job, they pop a cap ass because she throwing that coochie around. That fire.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like
Joy was getting busy.
Yeah, it seems like for the head of Fox, Joy was like, I guess, his bottom or something, because she was trying to sick Joy on Skip, because when it was decided that Undisputed was happening, Joy Taylor was going to be the moderator. Skip did not want Joy Taylor to be the moderator. He did not like Joy Taylor.
Right.
So it looks like the head of Fox, this Mr. Dixon guy, arranged a dinner between Skip and Joy Taylor. And she arrived in provocative clothing and acted in a provocative manner. And when that did not change Mr. Bayless's opinion of Miss Taylor, Mr. Dixon asked him to approve of her as a favor to him. And reluctantly, Skip Bayless did so. So he
twisted his arm and make it.
So originally, Skip was like, I ain't with this chick. And then the head was like, the head of the operation was like, well, what if she give you some I'm gonna set something up. She gonna give you the drawers. And Skip, nah, I don't want them drawers. She ain't even got cowboy drawers on.
He said, I want that. He said, I want that Persian dog.
Yeah,
drawers.
he want that Persian. He want that hum ass.
Right, that's what he want.
Yeah, so yeah. So it looks like all of this was set up for dinners between Joy Taylor and
they was doing. Fox over there in L.A. that whole building was the only ones that wasn't was the help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We talking about all the TV personalities and everything. If they had a name, only one that now there's been a couple that's been cleared. Stephen Coher.
Yeah, Colin
Coher, yeah. He's been clear because she said he's been professional and everything. But pretty much everybody over there, if you was a talent, they was.
Yeah, Joy was giving it up. And I ain't even mad at her.
She was getting paid.
Yeah. I can never get mad at a woman who
uses her.
Yeah.
She uses her assets.
If you want to give it some, get it like a six-figure job,
and if he gonna
boost your career.
And if he got it, he gonna do it and give it to you because of that. Hey,
I can't hate.
You didn't force him to.
Yeah, Joy's background wasn't set up for this, but she got to this level with the. And I ain't mad at her.
And her mouth.
Yeah, and maybe her mouth. I don't know what that mouth do.
And maybe her butthole.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure nothing is off limits. If I'm giving you a seven-figure,
if she
job,
making a rise like that, nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
She dominates.
Now, there's been a lot of rumors because there was that picture of Joy Taylor and Shannon Sharp at a Dodgers game in 2016, and
I'm sure Shannon tapped that.
Skip Bayless called it a date live on air, so that's where they got that from.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the years, Joy Taylor's been on various podcasts discussing her life, and if you listen,
she basically saying that's what she do.
Yeah.
These hypotheticals have got us in a chokehold, and we must free ourselves. It's fun to argue about. It's fun to talk about what you would do in this scenario, or would you leave the game if the seats were high, or if a man took you this place on a first date, what you would do. And I'm telling you, like, every interaction that I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it a bug? If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, money. You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this. You're moving forward with this person.
She
like owning it.
She was like, I'm tired of all these women saying what they will and won't do. It don't matter how you look. If he got the money, the charisma, whatever,
right?
It's coming off.
If you can make it happen, and my life can be better because of what I do, let's go.
Something was up with her because she would always be on that feminist, women work hard, and she was always denying it.
She always what?
She was always kind of creating an aura that she worked hard.
Of course, because she wanted to make it was a front. And then if you put up a front hard enough, you can get paid off of that. Just being a spokes, being viewed as that. But we all know behind closed doors, that's not the case. You throwing that ass up, you doing whatever. You doing whatever.
Yeah, and it looks like Jason Whitlock.
What?
He put it because he worked at Fox
Yeah,
Sports with everybody. He said, "I'm in a tough spot. I know all involved parties. The story speaks to narratives that I discuss regularly: corruption in TV and the media, the injection of women as hosts in male discussions, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm comfortable sharing and saying. What I can say for sure is Shannon Sharpe got revenge on the people he viewed as doing him wrong at FS1. Another prominent personality benefited as well, and it's a dirty game. So that's what Jason Whitlock had
Basically,
to say.
he co-signed it, and he just saying he not saying too much because, again, you don't want to burn bridges.
Now, some people are saying Jason Whitlock is upset because he ain't hit that.
Cause it's fat. Who gon' man? Listen, nigga, nobody picking up that goddamn 50, 100.
Do you think it's a new level of low, Jason Whitlock, if you're Joy Taylor?
It is.
But you could have get back. You the head of Fox.
So what? Head of Fox got her 6-figure job, and she ain't doing hardly. She's not even working 50 hours for that.
Jason Whitlock could have got her some takeout.
Jason Whitlock, all she can do is she was just looking at how his fat, nasty ass was sweat all on her. That's why she said no. She said I couldn't even do that.
But Acho, he was out there in these streets deep.
I mean, you can't get mad at Acho.
I'm not mad at Acho.
I just said the whole company was.
Yeah.
The whole company. The only one that wasn't was the hairstylist and all them. They wasn't.
Yeah.
If you was a TV personality, or you was a behind the cameras, or you was some type of executive, whatever powerful position you was in, you was able to move that needle. Yeah, you got some.
Yeah.
You gave us whatever the case may be, or both.
This leads me to know. So what's up with Taylor Rooks? God.
I don't think she.
I hope not.
But again, like I said,
Taylor Rooks is one of the few female reporters I want to hold in high regard. Mm-hmm. I don't want to think you slept your way to the top.
Well,
I want to actually believe.
I mean, like I said, it's again, the women ratio is like 4-1 against men. All right? Yeah. So we do know there's a strong percentage of them out there that use their assets to get what they want, and there are quite a few numbers out there proving that there's a lot of women out there that use their assets as far as their brain, their positioning, as far as how they talk and position themselves and handle stressful situations and stuff like that, as well as being a team leader that does their job, and they don't get recognized for that because they do it the quote unquote right way. So we gotta give a shout out to those unhurled people out there who saved countless of those. See, you know what? Mm-hmm. This is what you don't understand.
What's that?
So all the ones who get sleeped to the top, right?
Yeah.
The type of ones that I'm talking about, these type of people I'm telling you that I just described just now, that does it the right way, they saving their jobs. They're literally saving their jobs, because if you let them do what they supposed to do, they don't know about their damn job. They only did why? Because she sucking her way up there. So now to cover her ass to make sure that this hire was legit, they got somebody behind closed doors that's next to them, making sure either the numbers are right, making sure they stay on time or on point to do what they supposed to do. Those are the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are.
Exactly. And shout out to Earl Watson, who had to divorce Joy Taylor after he found out going through her phone that she was out here smashing left and right.
Damn, she was hoeing.
She had an NBA player and said, this ain't good enough.
And well, when he was playing, they wasn't making Steph Curry money.
He's still a multi-millionaire.
That's true, but it ain't like how it is,
I get it, but
you
still got mansion money.
Listen, man,
being a role player.
When you hit that you crack that glass ceiling, that's why they pass each other wives and girlfriends around.
Yeah.
They do that.
I don't understand this, but this is going to be interesting. I want to see how this plays out.
Man, they're going to kick out that bread to them people. You know what I'm saying? And,
So it seems like she brought the lawsuit because she was fired for trumped up reasons.
Exactly.
And it was by Skip because she ain't come off them
You
draws.
You didn't give up the draws.
God, this is so crazy. And the sad part is, because I've seen Skip so many hours on Undisputed, I can't even sit here and say this is out of character.
No, he did it. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like the way she worded it.
And on top of that, he's old, so old white
don't
man.
Got that filter.
He don't give a. He gonna say what's on his mind.
And he already ran off his co-host made him lose his show after Shannon left.
Right,
So
exactly.
he's ready to cash out.
Right, he crashing out. He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
He said, I'm about to retire every goddamn way.
Yeah. But the real fucked up part I have is old girl putting the lawsuit on is throwing Joy Taylor under the bus. Because at the end of the day, this is all information between her and Joy Taylor that she's putting out there.
Well, she got to put it out there because she got to show.
I understand.
Well, and then on top of that, Joy Taylor basically said "F you" any on top of that.
Yeah,
because she came to Joy when Skip was harassing her, and Joy said,
no.
"Get over it."
Yeah, get over it. You don't ruin this.
Basically, she said, "I put you in a position. Now work what you got to get where you need to get to."
I think that's what Joy was hinting at.
That's what she was hitting at without her saying
it. Like,
she said, Joy said, "I put you in this position by getting you onto a job." You wasn't a hairstylist. Let's be real. You wasn't a hairstylist. All right. So I got you a gig that you making north of $80,000 a year.
Oh, more than that.
Right. I said north of $80,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
North of $80,000 a year. You don't have the credits for that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now, if this man offer you X amount of money just one time, take
it.
that.
You better take that shit.
He said it without saying it.
Yeah, I know. But she was dropping hints.
Yeah, she was trying to just get over it.
Yeah, shorty, you 41 with a kid. You
yeah,
give up that pussy.
1.2.
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5.
Get that money.
Get that bread. You stupid.
I couldn't even be mad at a woman for taking that.
Right.
Even if Robin disagrees with us and says subordinates can never consent, they can consent for $1.5 million. They can consent for that. 7 figures. You will consent. Okay, so I'm gonna see how that plays out. I hope there's a worthy update that we can address next week because I want to see really how that's gonna play out.